Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add transition effect in Filmora 12. Okay, so this is a basic tutorial for beginner who don't know anything about Filmora. And being mentioned that it is one of many tutorials in my Filmora 12 masterclass. You can find the class in the description. Okay, and if you want to purchase Filmora 12, don't forget to use my 20% discount coupon code to save your money. Alright, so let's go to my computer screen. Alright, so this is my example project in Filmora 12, and now I have some clip on the timeline, the first one, second one, and the third one. In Filmora 12, there are many ways to add transition effect between clips, and this is the easiest way. Okay, so the easiest way to add transition effect in Filmora 12 is to use the built-in transition. For example, if I want to add transition between two clips here, nice, right? All I need to do is to go to the transition tab right here. Now you will have some subfolder on the left side. The first one is my, which is your transition or your favorite folder, and the second folder is the recommended folder. So here there are two folders. The first one, the trending, so here are the trending transition, that Filmora thing you may want to use. Okay, and the second one is the new folder. Whenever they have new transition effect, they will put it right here at the new folder. Okay, and the next one is the basic transition folder. Here they put all the basic transition like vertical, fade and dissolve, warp and speed blur, slideshow or stuff like that. And the last one is the film stock folder. So these are the transition effect that you download from their film stock free and paid one. Okay, and for example, if I want to use one transition, I can go to my transition folder, and then I can select this one, fade and dissolve. And if I want to use this transition, all I need to do is to double click at the transition to download it first, and then I can just drag and drop it between clip here on the timeline to apply the dissolve transition. Okay, so this is the dissolve transition. Very nice, right? And now if you want to adjust the duration of the transition, all you need to do is to click here, and then you can drag the transition to the right or to the left. To the right to extend the duration, or to the left to shorten it. Okay, added to that, you can also right click at the transition on the timeline. Okay, you can right click and select duration to adjust the duration. For example, here it is 2 seconds and 14 frame, and now we can make it 1 second. Okay, and it is a frame, we can type 0 0 here, and then we can click save. Now the transition effect is 1 second. Okay, added to that, you can also right click at the transition and find similar transition effect. For example, here I can right click here, and then I can find similar transition effect with this button. Just click here, and now Filmora will suggest some transition for you. For example, there is same series, fade, and same results or stuff like that. Okay, added to that, if you want to change the type of the transition, all you need to do is to double click at the transition on the timeline. Okay, just double click here, and now you have the transition mode. You can put it at the prefix, so meaning that your transition will happen at the first clip, and the next mode is overlap, meaning that your transition effect will happen in both clip. Okay, something like this. And if you want your transition effect happen at the second clip only, you can select postfix right here. Okay, but normally we will select overlap. Okay, just select overlap and let's click OK. Okay, so this is how you can add transition effect in Filmora 12. By the way, there are some other solution to add transition effect in Filmora 12. For example, if you have multiple clips on the timeline, and you can select all of them. Okay, and then you want to go to the transition tab, and then if you find a transition that you can apply to all selected clip on the timeline, you can just right click here at the transition, and then you can click this option, apply. And now you will see that Filmora add the transition effect to all the clip on the timeline, so all the selected clip on the timeline. Okay, something like this. Very nice, right? Added to that, if you want to add the same duration to all the transition effect on the timeline, you can also double click at the transition effect, and then you want to type the duration. For example, you can change it to 1 second, and you have this option, apply all, meaning that all of your transition effect will be 1 second. For example, I can click here and you see that the duration of this transition and this transition change to 1 second. Alright, so this is basically how you can add transition effect in Filmora 12. By the way, there's another way, which is a creative way to add transition effect in Filmora 12, is to use a video effect. Okay, let me show you how to do that. For example, I can click OK. This position, I can right click and delete the transition. Now at this position, if I want to create a video effect transition or stuff like that, I would need some video effect, right? So normally we can go to the effect tab right here, and for example we can find this one, the light leak, and we can just put the effect on top of your timeline. And now we want to adjust the duration of the effect also. So all I need to do is to right click at the effect on the timeline and select duration, make it 1 second, so my transition effect will happen in 1 second. Okay, and let's click save. And now you want to put the effect here on top of the split on the timeline, something like this, and then we can play the video. Very nice, right? By the way, if you want to improve the transition here to have it happen smoother, you can add this slow transition between clip here. Okay, so for example, we can go to transition and find the dissolve, and we can just put it right here and adjust the duration of the dissolve similar with the effect duration. Okay, so here's the final result. Alright, so this is all I want to share with you in this basic tutorial for beginner. For other creative transition effect, I will make separate tutorial here on this channel. If you like the video, just hit the like button. And if you are new here, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Filmora tips and tricks. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.